why NASA's not investing and find this? They all like focused about, I'm going to Mars, I'm going to have my second house in Mars.
Then is this all a distraction, you see? They don't want us to know about the second sun, so they're distracting, it's all about colonising Mars. It's about mission to Mars. But actually what they're doing is trying to hide the fact that they ballsed up on the whole sun.
I know. Frankly, I don't give a shit about going to Mars.
Hello! Welcome to Believe. I'm Phil Green.
And I'm David Ferguson.
And this is a podcast all about the world's craziest mysteries, conspiracy theories, and secret suns.
Ooh.
Not as in like hidden children. Different sort of sun.
Well, that would be interesting. That's a soap opera.
That's a soap opera.
Yeah, but not what we're talking about today.
And there are conspiracies about that too. We'll go into it another episode. Yeah. This is a podcast all about the world's craziest myths and conspiracy theories. In each episode, we bring on a guest. That guest has picked a myth or conspiracy theory they want to talk about. It might be something they believe. It might be something they don't believe. It might just be something they think is crazy. And they're like, well, I don't understand this. Are there two people out there that can maybe reach out and help me with this? And that's us. So we bring them in there. We sit them in that chair. We read out facts and figures from the internet. We try to prove it, debunk it, or neither, because we're not very good at this.
No, we're not really.
No.
Yeah.
Now, if you enjoy this guest, please give us a little Hang on, did I say guest?
Yes.
If you enjoy this episode, please give us a little 5-star review on Apple, Spotify, and Amazon because it helps us, doesn't it?
It does. It helps us grow. It helps us grow. And we got our silver plaque for YouTube.
We did.
Ooh.
We did.
100,000 subscribers. Ooh.
Yes.
And we want to do that on all platforms.
Yeah. So if you're listening to us on any of those platforms, to be honest, even if you're listening to us on YouTube, give us a little review. Tell us you love us, and we will love you back.
Yes. And we really will.
Yes, we really will. Now, I am doing a little tour of my award-nominated show, A Broken Man's Guide to Fixing Others. I've done a few dates already. There are a few left, though. I'm going to be going to Glasgow, Southampton, Stratford-upon-Avon, and Sudbury. If you'd like to come along to that, please do. There is a link in the show notes, or you can go onto philgreencomedy.com. Now, we have brought George down from his sunbed today.
Oh, we have. He's looking all tan.
He's looking tan and beautiful.
He's always beautiful.
Yeah, he is. Well groomed at the moment, isn't he?
Yes, yeah. Very
not
handsome
he's not
boy.
normally groomed.
No, but he's like specially, like he's going on his first date groomed.
Yeah, that's which is how we like him.
Yes.
And who is today's wonderful guest?
Today's wonderful guest is Stefania Licari.
Yes, indeed. Dr. Stefania Licari is a medical doctor, a trained actor, and a comic who has won multiple awards for her series My Doctor's Advice and various UK and international film festivals. Her fourth stand-up show, I Can Make You Italian in 55 Minutes, sold out its run at the Edinburgh Fringe in 2025, and she is currently touring it in the UK and Australia. She has also been described as Sicily's answer to Sarah Millican.
Oh my God, I totally see that.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
There you go. Yeah. Also by David Ferguson. And what is the myth or conspiracy that Stefania has chosen?
NASA is hiding a second sun.
What? 2 suns?
2 suns.
1 universe? Cray. Let's bring on Stefania.
Woo.
Get out of the rabbit hole.
It's a fake. Every single bird in the sky is a robot.
It's fiction.
Doubt your government.
It's an urban legend.
Like if they're actually spraying something in the sky.
No way.
A stream of absurdity.
It's a total fabrication.
Welcome to the podcast, Stefania Licari! Yay!
I wasn't sure what I should have had here. I was feeling extremely intimidated. I think I chose the feeling intimidated. But yes,
that is what we're going for.
Yes, we want to intimidate our guests.
Okay.
Yes, if we haven't done it. We haven't done our job properly.
Yeah. And you're from Sicily, so like if we can intimidate you.
Yeah, that's true.
that's a good job.
Yes, yeah, exactly. You're between shifts.
I am indeed, yes.
We caught you
and
doing
I
a
look
podcast.
like.
No, you don't. You look amazing. But generally, like, I don't know how you're not absolutely shattered. Like, you've just come off a shift, you're doing this, and now you're going to do a shift in London tonight, right?
Do you want the secret?
Yeah.
So I live in Brighton.
Yeah.
And I jumped into the sea this morning. It's so good. It wakes you up.
Is it?
I was like a zombie, and then I was like awake.
When you
Now
say
I
jumped
feel,
in,
I mean, like, I jumped into the sea.
Okay, off the pier?
From the shore.
Space Needle in Brighton?
No. No, it's way more comfortable. It's like a nice dry robe with my lovely sea shoes.
Yeah.
And then I got into the sea, a few minutes, like, I'm awake now.
Do you do this all the time?
I do actually, yeah.
That's insane.
It is. It feels like, and then you're so happy in your life, and then everything is positive, and you're good, and you're awake, and then you have energy. So that's the secret.
I used to do a nice cold shower and that used to help. But I just can't face it. I don't want to do it anymore. But I did for like a solid 3 years. I would have a cold shower, and then you get into it.
Yes. So yes, during the it's dreadful.
Okay.
And it's cold.
So you
and
can
people
never
say,
move from Brighton, basically, because this is the only way you're going to survive.
Well, I did have also 4 little espressos.
Okay, that also is a factor.
And on top of it, in all fairness.
That's also the most Italian thing you could say as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, good. How do you balance being a doctor with doing comedy? Because that is insane.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. I definitely don't.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
I mean,
So please make me famous. Is this the right podcast to become famous?
Yeah.
100,000 subscribers.
You're in the right
Great.
place. Yeah. Don't worry about that.
That's just on YouTube.
Fuck off menu. This is where you should be.
Yeah, so no, I don't. It's very challenging. I mean, in all fairness, I do work as a doctor only on a locum basis. So purely freelancing, like my spare time. I save people lives.
Yes.
For money.
Yeah. That's a
Just
key
to
part
clarify.
of it.
That's the part.
Yeah, because it is hard to make money from comedy. So, but still, obviously.
Yeah.
You don't
Well,
need a doctor.
you save people's lives as a doctor, and you kill in comedy.
Hey!
Wow.
Sorry.
I love it. No, that's great.
And your show is called, it still is called, I Can Make You Italian in 55 Minutes.
Correct.
And you so far converted, I think, thousands of people to being Italian now, correct?
I did. Yeah,
Yes.
apparently everybody want to be a bit Italian.
Can you give us one tip from your show on how you convert people to being Italian?
Stop apologizing.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, yeah. Stop being so polite. I mean,
Do you think that's a uniquely British? Oh, I guess Canadians are quite polite as well, but do you think that's like a fairly uniquely British thing?
yeah, I think so. I think, okay, politeness is kind of cute, but also like you keep like, sorry. You don't mean it.
Yeah, no, you're right. We don't.
You never mean it.
I
Do you
beg
mean
to
it?
differ.
Okay, say sorry.
When I say sorry, I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I exist. I'm so sorry. Like, it's awful. But one of the things I grew up as a Madonna gay. I loved Madonna in the 80s, and one of her famous T-shirts was "Italians do it better."
You probably meant to sex.
No, I just think it's
just
general.
I think she definitely
Spoiler
did.
alert to come to the show.
Papa don't preach. Italians do it better, and I always think that. So that's why so many people want to go to your show, because they want to do it better. But when we were in the Edinburgh Fringe last year, 2025, like yours was one of the shows that everybody was talking about.
Yeah,
like,
it was.
and you would hear people and like, oh, would you go say, I became Italian today, and it was your show, and
Did I actually say I became Italian?
yes,
Oh my God, I wish you recorded that. That's amazing.
But like I'm sitting opposite the pair of you, and I know you both sold out your runs, and that sounded wrong. But in Edinburgh, I've been at your show, Phil, when I've had to turn people away.
It's always fun. It's a good feeling.
Yeah.
But it's not. Also, it's not. It's kind of like it's not. It's sort of a forced reality, because like you can have a good time and a good run like that, but the chances of the next show doing the same thing are like slim.
How many sold out runs have you
Hey,
had?
let's not worry about the
There we
details. But
Be
I'm glad
humble.
that you're taking it back to Edinburgh, because I think there are a lot of people that you need to
Thank
convert
you.
to. And it's taking it to Australia as well, right?
I am indeed. Yeah, I'm
what-
leaving next week.
Oh wow! What
Hurrah.
is it? Perth now?
No, I'm going to Adelaide Fringe.
Adelaide
Yeah.
Fringe.
Have you done that
Yeah.
before?
No, I've never even been to Australia. So I'm super excited. Yeah.
That's where
So-
Kylie comes from.
Oh.
Yeah, and Olivia Newton-John and Danny as guests. So
Yes. So you can-
Liam Hemsworth, Chris Hemsworth.
yes, these are all people who convert to being Italian.
Oh,
I
very
doubt
nice.
I doubt they'll be in Adelaide, but you never know. Are you excited?
I am excited. I'm terrified though, because it's like I'm a big natural lover, and it looks like, oh, Australia is amazing, and nature, and nobody's there, and every single animal is trying to kill you. How
That
cute!
is true,
So
yes.
I was like, okay. And I was reading the Lonely Planets in the sound, so I'm going to Tasmania for holiday
Nice.
after
Yeah.
after the Fringe. And they say, oh, yeah, don't worry. There are only 2 species of snakes in Tasmania. They're both highly venomous. They're only 2 species. I was like, okay. But now
What are the
I'm
two
very
species?
excited.
I have to know.
I don't know. I think I'll find out.
Is one of them the boom slang?
I mean, I don't know.
I actually don't know, but like the boom slang, like if you get bit by that, you're fucked. Like it's bad. So don't get bit by any snake.
Okay. So, jellyfish and sharks and devil something.
I would not go.
You
into
need
the
to meet a
waters.
Tasmanian Devil. They are mental.
Really?
Yeah, they're great though.
good mental.
They're good mental. Like they're bizarre creatures, but you need to go and see one.
I don't know, because also I have this incredible attraction for animals, and I really want to touch them and pet them. I have a dog. I'm very much like
Do not do that with
I know.
snakes.
Do not touch. Do not touch anything.
In Australia, don't do that.
Don't touch it. Don't get into the water. Don't touch it.
Yes.
Don't pet the koala.
Yeah. Do not do your sea diving in Adelaide.
You'll get eaten.
Yeah.
It just happens.
Yeah.
Oh my God! You know what? Because I'm gonna be renting a car, and one of the warning is be very careful when you drive, especially like at nighttime, because I know, and it's like it would be like a horror movie. Can you imagine hitting a kangaroo?
Well, you're supposed to also.
Like 2 meters tall.
I know. And also when you
What
when you
was
hit
CPR
them,
on a freaking kangaroo?
but that's what you're supposed to like. You're supposed to like if you hit one and it hasn't killed it, you're then supposed to like see it off.
I don't want to kill a kangaroo. I would feel so bad. I know. Are you breathing?
You have to. When you say see it off, you mean
Finish the job. Like you can't leave it just there dying. Like you have to sort of finish it off.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
What about trying to resuscitate?
Well, I mean, you have the skills to do that. Well, I don't know how transferable they are to kangaroos, but I'm guessing
They look like humans.
they do look like humans. Yeah,
Like, have you seen a hench kangaroo?
pretty sexy.
Yeah. Oh, and also
Okay.
they try to drown you. That's their big killer move.
What, the kangaroos?
Kangaroos, yeah, they get you into water and drown you.
Wow.
If your dog attacks a kangaroo, the kangaroo will try and get into water and drown it.
And then the shark will finish
And
you
then
off.
the shark will finish it off.
How
Yeah.
exciting. So I'm flying to Australia next
Great.
week.
Well, enjoy the run.
Here we go. So assuming I come back alive, Edinburgh next
Thank God we
summer.
got you in now.
Yeah.
Stefania, what do you think about myths and conspiracies and that sort of thing?
Wow. Well, the thing is, okay, I have to admit, I'm like one of the most naive person. I know I don't come across like you think, oh, she's so highly intelligent and
Doctor.
well-educated. Yeah,
Yes.
of course. But like also you tell me anything, I'm like, oh my God, you're right. I believe it. Yeah, that's about my ex-boyfriend. Anyway, changing topic. So yes, wow, somehow interesting because you think, yeah, but what if?
Yeah,
Exactly.
Exactly.
And how can you live with that? What if?
Yeah, but as a doctor, because I get it. I get what you mean. Is like you do a job that means you have to be very highly qualified and it's very science based and it's very fact based. But also, any scientist also questions everything, right? As well, like the basis of science is you question everything, and you never believe that you know everything. So I guess there is a level of like doubt in those sort of things.
How many doctors have you met?
Yeah,
It's a general level.
Yeah, true.
Doctors think like they know everything. That's actually one aspect I don't really like about the medical world. There's a sense of like, oh, it is what it is, and it's like this. And because it's written on a paper, then we must believe it.
Okay.
So I would say quite the opposite, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. But, yeah.
Come on, doctor, sort yourself out. Start
Yeah.
believing. Be more like Stefania.
Yeah, be like me, like believe any crap. You'll be okay. Anything. But yeah, I guess when you study science, you have that kind of mindset. Then you want to know more and more and
Yeah.
more, I suppose.
I think that's important. You know, an unexamined life is not worth living. I think that's Albert Einstein, or me being pretentious. But I think you always have to ask questions. And is this the best way? That's why I like conspiracy theories. You know, because you have your eyes closed to reality, and I'm open to.
Yes, you're open to it. Yes.
Yeah.
David's the believer and I'm the cynic.
You are?
Yeah.
So for you, it's like, no.
Most of them. I have some. There's some I'm like, oh, that's something in that. So it's not like I completely dismiss every conspiracy, because some conspiracies do turn out to be true. Like the
Epstein files?
Epstein files being a classic example, right? That was proven
Everything
to be
was true.
and it turns out pretty much everything was true. And there are others that, like some of the JFK rant stuff, some of that's proven to be true. So it's not that I dismiss everything, and I do think it's important to question it, like you say, but there are some you just go, nah, it's just fucking mental.
When we started this podcast, I was like, yes, I believe in all this. And there are things that I won't say which, but there are things like, oh, this is bullshit. This isn't real. I've become more cynical when I was meant to be making him more of a believer. But there's still things I believe in.
Yeah.
And I love a conspiracy theory. And the Epstein files have kind of like that was all proven true.
Yeah.
The stuff in the Epstein files is unreal.
Yeah, it's even more unreal than we thought it was originally.
like, anyway. But we're not talking about that today.
It's around today, thank God. Because Stefania was like, oh my God, are we going into this?
No, but at the end of the day, the thing is, okay, you call it like conspiracy, but then is it? Or maybe just somebody who's a pioneer. Even if you look into science, back like centuries ago, people would say something, I don't know, even about like just antibiotics. Mm-hmm. Initially, whoever came up like, oh, I think there are germs. Like, no, conspiracy. And now,
exactly. Yeah, because
amoxicillin in my
well, exactly. Because everything starts off as theory, doesn't it? Until it becomes fact. So therefore, you're right. We didn't have the word conspiracy hundreds of years ago, but that's essentially what it would have been, right?
Oh, like, women can drive. Oh, crazy.
What? We live in London, no one drives. So this one, NASA is hiding a second sun. Now, probably important bit of a caveat here. When we say this, we don't mean like they are physically hiding a sun. We don't want they've not like put a sheet over it and said that's not there. But what they mean is they're hiding evidence of a second sun. Just to be absolutely clear.
Yeah. Even me, I was like, that was not an option. No, that's fine.
And it's sun as an S-U-N.
S-U-N, yes.
Not S-O-N.
Not as an illegitimate son of somebody that works for NASA.
As I for clearly what he's doing.
Although that would be quite fun. But anyway, so the sun we're not supposed to see. For most people, the solar system is simple. One sun, 8 planets, and a vast emptiness beyond. But for others, that simplicity feels rehearsed, too clean and too controlled. A growing body of alternative researchers, independent astronomers, and online investigators argue that this picture omits a crucial detail, a second sun, one that NASA allegedly knows about but refuses to acknowledge. According to this theory, the object is not imaginary, not symbolic, not an ancient mythology. It is real, physical, and deliberately obscured. Whether described as a dark star, a brown dwarf, or a long-period stellar companion, believers insist the truth is hidden in plain sight.
Wow.
Yes.
Well,
Thank you. That doesn't happen enough, if I'm honest with you. Thank you, Stefan. I appreciate that compliment. Now, you've believed in this for a while.
I have, yes. I'm very interested in. I think it's plausible.
Okay,
but whether it is or whether it's true or not, I don't know. But there is weird like anomalies gravitationally and stuff, and I like that. Yeah. There's also different versions of the myth.
There are different versions, yes.
Yeah. So and there's like ancient myths that talk about there being 2 suns, that also talk of time before the moon. Like I love all that stuff, and because there's written annotation that the moon came to us. It wasn't always there. Things changed when the moon arrived. But the idea but that's one thing. The idea that there's a second sun it's a binary. We're in a binary system. It's just we don't see the other sun because it's so far away. But we feel the pull of gravity and stuff.
Okay.
And why we're the way that we are. I like that.
Do you think it'd be fun if there was a second sun?
Yeah, I think it's something you really want to believe. It's like, and something you can.
I like the way she worded that. She just listened to everything you say. Went, this is something you want to believe.
Would it be amazing, like an alternative sun? Yeah. Something like when that sun is a bit shit, like in this country, for example.
like have a backup sun. Yeah.
You think. Somewhere there is a sun for me. I can't see it, but I can feel it.
Yes.
Yeah.
The eternal sun. The eternal sun.
Imagine if you're Italian and you live in Italy, you probably don't really care. You're like, well, our sun works fine. We're good with this. But when you live in Britain, you're like, I wish there was a second sun.
Yeah, an alternative sun. Yeah, and it's beautiful. The concept is beautiful and then hidden.
Yeah.
And I think there's a key thing in that beautiful reading you had. When you say NASA refuses to acknowledge.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why do they refuse?
Well, there's quite a few theories about why they would hide it.
I think refusing is like guilt, you know?
Yes, well, partly it is. So basically they think that social stability, so they think that public knowledge of a hidden stellar object would trigger panic. Okay. They also think scientific authority, so admitting decades of admission would collapse trust, essentially saying basically everything we've told you before, this would disprove a lot of it. And then the philosophical shock, humanity's understanding of its cosmic environment would be fundamentally wrong. So it's a bit like what you were saying with the antibiotics thing, right? Centuries ago, doctors going, there are germs, and the other doctors going, no, that's not ridiculous. And then it obviously gets proven. They think this, if we knew about it, would cause panic.
Well, I mean, in mythological terms, there is the dark sun.
Yeah.
You know, especially if you walk around London, you can see suns and they're black. And that's not our solar sun. It's a second sun. It's the dark sun. So it is out there in the ether. It's not a mainstream thing by any stretch of the imagination, but it has been discussed before. You know, even in Christianity, there's the idea of the second son. So the second coming of Christ, but that taps out into, well, Jesus came one time, he's going to come back, but that means there's one son on to be a second son. So that's metaphorical as well. So the idea of a second son isn't a brand new thing.
Yeah.
It is out there.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like how David makes about philosophy
Yes.
and religion.
Yeah, they
Neon's
happen a
like
lot.
just energy. You know, it would be lovely. No, I'm fed up with the winter in this country. Please give me another sun. I don't care what it is, even a dark one. It's good. Just a little bit more sun.
Well, I mean, and there's a movie called 2001: A Space Odyssey, and the sequel to that has Helen Mirren in it. It's called 2010. I don't think it's a space odyssey. I think it's just 2000 day, the day contact happens or something. But the end of that movie, sorry, spoilers for a movie that no one's seen. The planet Jupiter becomes a sun. Because Jupiter is effectively, it's an unignited star, effectively.
Yes,
That's very, very simplistic. But so the idea that two suns is there.
Yeah.
You know, and if there was another
Exciting.
sun. Yeah.
I love it. I loved it.
Yeah.
So why NASA's not investing and find this? They all like focused about, I'm going to Mars. I'm going to have my second house in Mars.
Then is this all a distraction, you see? Because
is.
they don't want us to know that they were wrong about the sun thing. They don't want us to know about the second sun, so they're stretching, it's all about colonizing Mars, it's all about mission to Mars. But actually, what they're doing is trying to hide the fact that they ballsed up on the whole sun thing.
I know. Frankly, I don't give a shit about going to Mars. I don't know about you. It's like a dry. It's like I don't know.
I don't. Yeah, I think we're like obsessed with this going to Mars thing. It's like, but we sent so many probes there, and we already know there's fuck all there. It's a bit bleak. You can't really colonize it. So
that's what you do. They have these like little establishments, these houses.
Yeah.
And you will stay there for like a year because obviously once you go there at millions of like light years, whatever.
Yeah.
You go there, then it's not exactly, next week I'm going to go back to Earth.
Yeah.
So you stay there, you got nothing to do. You have to go out with these like helmet and your oxygen because nothing is breathable.
yes,
It's tedious.
it is.
Right?
Well, the one of the things I'm fascinated by the idea of geoforming Mars.
Oh, you want to go.
But I love that there's a radioactive signature in the atmosphere of Mars that you only get from nuclear weapons. And I love that Mars is like that because of a nuclear war. And I love that. I mean, not nuclear war, but I like the idea of terraforming Mars, so making it habitable. So one of the things is that they're talking about plants that can live on small amounts of oxygen and carbon dioxide, and they embed it in the Martian ground, and that they start changing the atmosphere. It would take decades, but that's one of the things that
Matt Damon built himself a whole greenhouse up there.
he scienced the shit out of it. Yeah. See when he's like, I'm going to live. You know,
I got a plant.
I made plants for oxygen, but it's basically that, but not. And
You do. You keep breathing into the
magic.
plant. Give me the oxygen. Okay, no, I still like the idea more of the second
Thank
sun.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I will.
exactly.
I mean, I don't know. Can you go there if they found out they have a second sun?
I
Look
don't
what
think-
happened to Icarus next time. Last time when he went, I was like, yeah.
It's like you actually would be more likely to get close to this sun because it's not a fully formed sun in the way that we know it. So it's dark. It's like it's more possible
It's
to
like
get there.
a baby.
It's like a baby sun. It's like a sun that kind of wants to be a sun but isn't quite there.
Oh, need some encouraging.
Yeah.
Oh, my maternal feelings.
It's like a learn the driver's son.
Oops.
It's like, oh, daddy, I'll never be as good as you. So those who support the second sun theory first point to what NASA says, but not to what NASA says, but what it doesn't say. So NASA controls some of the most advanced observational tools ever created: space telescopes, infrared surveys, deep sky mapping satellites, and yet critics argue vast portions of raw data are filtered before public release. So images are cleaned, brightness is adjusted, anomalies are removed. Official explanations claim these edits correct errors or remove artifacts, but skeptics say who decides what counts as an artifact? So effectively, NASA are controlling the narrative by the images they release. So why do so many amateur astronomers report unexplained light sources near the sun at dawn or dusk? Why do these reports spike, then vanish as accounts are deleted, videos demonetized, and forums shut down? To conspiracy-minded observers, this looks less like coincidence and more like containment. So they're basically saying, like, we're seeing this stuff through the telescope, but NASA are denying that. And I guess NASA are like considered to be the world body on this stuff. So they release images and go, no, look, we've looked at this. Here are the real images. You're just an amateur. You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
They've kind of got a monopoly on like space fact, haven't they?
Of course.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's like, I don't know what we should do. I'm kind of angry now with NASA.
Yeah.
Aren't you?
Let's bin off Australia. Let's go to NASA and sort this out.
To NASA, like, hey, NASA.
Let's get an angry Italian banging on the door. Actually, you've created a lot of Italians, so we just get all of those guys.
We got all Edinburgh guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. And it's fascinating. Yeah. It's interesting, like, because be philosophical. Then the question that then arises is, what is an artifact?
That's exactly. This is exactly the point. It's to do with
I'm trying to be sounding intelligent, but I'm like, I don't know
but you're right.
anything about.
But you're right, because it's
astronomy.
like so that's what NASA deems as an artifact, not what
I think is an
exactly right.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, do you think NASA are hiding something?
Oh yeah.
Do you think they're shifting?
I think they are really because why haven't we gone back to the moon? That should be a semi-regular thing, and yet.
Yeah, there should be like a weekly pass, honestly. Yeah, I know, because again, Mars is all about Mars.
Yeah, are you telling me that people wouldn't commercially want to go to the moon? I want to go to the moon. If you could save up for years to go to the moon, you know, with all the inherent risks, with all the terrible, you know, like the idea that you'd be breathing in other people's farts, like it'd be fine.
Okay.
That's my main thing about not wanting to go to the moon.
So you're more concerned with the journey.
Yeah.
That's the same as going on an aeroplane, though, breathing in people's farts.
Yeah. Well, no, but people don't fart that much, but like. Anyway, my point is, I would like to go to the moon.
Okay.
You know, and also talking about the moon.
Would you go by yourself, or you more like a romantic trip?
Oh God, no! By myself, I don't want people holding me. I don't have to choose between my life and someone else's. I want to, you know, fuck you. I don't know who you are. Get me home.
You want a solo trip to the moon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, with other people, but that aren't my friends. Like not a romantic situation. Like
right.
No,
okay.
it is romantic, the moon, if you think about it.
I think the moon is romantic.
Like, you know, can you imagine somebody asking you on a date? And it's like, oh, I'm going to surprise. Like, oh, we're going to a restaurant, I don't know, Gelato Bello. No, we're going to the moon.
That's very true.
How do you beat that?
That's very true. Yeah. Although 9 months into the trip, when you still haven't arrived, it might get a bit tedious and slightly less romantic.
You know, I think it's 24 hours to get to the moon. I think it's all in. It's really, it's not a long journey.
24 hours, right, isn't it? I mean,
it's not 24 hours to get to the moon.
I'm certain that like it's something. It's one like a 24, 40. Like it's a very.
It's not that far. It says in not like going to Mars, but it's. I don't think it's 24 hours.
It's exciting though.
It takes 26 hours to get to Adelaide.
I know, right? 3 hours from Brighton to come here. If you put in perspective, a few times more, I could have gone to the freaking moon.
It just is. Oh, the journey here today. Oh my God.
And costs nearly as much.
Here we go. Moon is great. Yeah, I want to go to the moon.
I'd love to go to the moon.
Yeah,
I'd love. I grew up in the 80s, and I am heartbroken that we haven't got a moon base, and like, why not?
Nobody seems to care.
Nobody seems to care.
New generation, do they know about the moon? I mean, are people going to the moon or
people? No, well, I don't think people do care because we went 5 times. Well, in your opinion, 4, but we went a few times. There isn't, according to them, not anything there. I mean, admittedly, they didn't go to the dark side, which I think would have been a far more interesting side. So they're like, well, what's the point in wasting? We've already done that. I think that's the method. That's the idea. But I agree with you. I think the next thing will be space tourists. I think the next
like
people
mini
to go
breaks
will be,
on the moon.
Yeah. It'll be millionaires going because that will be what other reason is there to go?
Oh, like a moon fringe.
Moon fringe. I would so do a moon fringe.
I can make you Italian on the moon.
I would so do a moon fringe. That'd be amazing. So we're supposed to be talking about the sun.
Yes.
So
Let's go
the
back
moon's
to the
arch
sun.
nemesis, the sun.
Yeah.
One of the strongest pillars of the theory comes from a discarded scientific idea, the Nemesis hypothesis. Officially, a Nemesis was a proposed distant stellar companion, possibly a brown dwarf, used to explain periodic mass extinctions on Earth. But conspiracy theorists argue this hypothesis wasn't disproven; it was buried. So they claim infrared surveys that should have found Nemesis were never fully released. Follow-up missions were defunded or redirected, and then also there are theories that the conversation stopped. So from this perspective, Nemesis didn't disappear because it wasn't real, but because its implications were inconvenient. A second sun challenges everything from planetary stability to humanity's place in the cosmos.
Wow, you spoke so fast.
There's a lot to get through, Stefania, and we spent a fuck of a time talking about the moon.
I was like, blah, 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 blah. And then now again, and Nemesis, blah, 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 blah. And then boom.
What's going is,
like,
if I just say this stuff fast, it sounds intelligent.
And I look particularly stupid because I'm like, what?
If I just say this,
You understand?
if I say the stuff that I did not write with glasses on to you, it sounds intelligent.
Okay, well, thank you for making us shine next to you. Okay, there's a dwarf.
There's a dwarf.
Enemy.
The Nemesis
With the
hypothesis.
buzzwords.
So there is a brown dwarf. Okay, so a
Okay.
brown dwarf is an object that forms like a star but never becomes one because it lacks enough mass to sustain long-term hydrogen fusion, it's called. It sits between planets and stars. It's about 13 to 80 times the size of Jupiter. And brown, they emit very little visible light, glowing faintly in infrared and then slowly cool over time, which makes them difficult to detect. So they're kind of, like you said, they're kind of failed stars. They're common in the galaxy. They're well understood. And even though their dimness and in-between nature have made them a frequent source of speculation and myth. So I think these do exist. And this is what they're sort of claiming the second sun is. It's one of these.
They definitely exist. They are a celestial phenomenon. It's just a phenomenon.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got that word wrong. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
But whether it's in our own solar system is the question. You know, what's on the other side of the sun?
I do feel sorry for the failed star.
Do you?
Well, it's a bit judgy, isn't it? Be more like scientific about it. Yeah. It's like maybe not grown enough or like not grown to expectations, like failed. Failed. Wow.
You reckon all the other stars are like that fucking loser in the corner?
Yeah.
Like
The kid that never got picked in gym class.
like a comedian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah.
Sad.
Oh, wow.
Brown
Okay.
dwarf, I have to say, is quite a funny name.
Red giant, white dwarf, and a brown dwarf.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And that's why red dwarf's called.
That's why red dwarf is called red dwarf. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that basically is what was one of the theories that I think it is one of these ones. But I mean, and I think one theory of this is that people see it's because it's apparently one theory is that it's quite close to our sun. I think our existing sun, and this is why it's kind of easy for people because a lot of astronomers look at the sun through a telescope, but it's also quite easy to deny because NASA have got lots of theories as to why it sort of exists in that universe. But you can only really see it with infrared. I don't really know how that works.
Well, if it was tidally locked, the way the moon is locked to us, so the same face of the moon always faces the Earth, so it doesn't change. And the idea is that if there was a solar entity of a similar ilk, so basically a star moon, star satellite, but it's on the other side of the moon. We don't know what's on the other, but it kept moving as we move. So that's another theory behind it as well. I quite like that. But that's because I read Marvel comic books, and there's a place called Counter Earth.
I like that too. Yeah. So basically, same position, keep moving. Thinking, I can't see the sun.
Yeah.
And the sun is thinking, I can't see them.
Yeah.
But actually, if you only moved a few degrees, Is it fair
And
enough?
we're not going to launch a
When I get too
spacecraft.
scientific about
See,
it.
you just say it convincingly, and it will sound like it's fact.
Okay, so if you were just moving a few
Yeah, yeah.
degrees in the universe, clearly you would see
If
the
you just change your perspective,
Here
you
we
would
go. It's all about
see.
perspective.
Yeah.
Yep. It's all about perspective.
It's all
Yeah.
about perspective.
You would be a freaking failed star if you did some work, for fuck's sake.
Just fucking up your game, brown dwarf. So the modern second sun theory is often entangled with myths about Nibiru or Planet X, said to be a massive object on a collision course with Earth. These claims exploded in popularity in the early 2000s, especially around failed doomsday predictions like 2012.
Okay.
Did you know about the theory? Are you aware about the theory that the world was supposed to end in 2012?
Yes.
Yes.
I
Okay.
wasn't looking forward to it.
Yeah, neither were.
Although I went to a party.
Well, yeah.
So I was looking forward to the party.
End of the world party. Yeah, you've got to have one, haven't you? And the theory is that the world didn't end, but we did an episode where actually it did end, and we just slipped into a new timeline.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, looking around, things are kind of, it's
Because the world's been fucked since 2012.
It's really creepy though.
Yeah, it's creepy. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, we've got to dream a better world,
Uh-huh.
you know, and be hopeful and create art.
Yeah, we
Turn
did.
it, if there were more Italians in the
Yeah,
world, it'd be all right.
colonizing the world. Why Italians? Slightly politically incorrect, but hey. Everybody loves Italian. I mean, it's not even colonizing.
Ciao.
Yeah, exactly. You know that.
You're-
Hey, I want to conquer you. It's like, okay, pizza.
You're kind of colonizing by stealth.
Oh, yes.
It's a nice way to do it. Like, but there's no violence involved. You're just,
Right.
you're
Just a lot of mwah, mwah,
Yeah.
mwah.
Here, have some really good ice cream. You know.
Exactly.
Yeah. So advocates frequently argue that NASA edits telescope images to remove the object. Governments silence astronomers. Ancient civilizations knew about the second sun, and sudden climate changes are caused by its gravity. This is quite a key one. So there is a theory that some of the climate events that we see are as a result of the second sun.
That's a bit like not taking accountability, though.
It kind of is, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. Because, I don't know. It feels like, okay, this part I don't like.
Because if it's true, we can just stop. Yeah. I know. Yeah.
The rest I buy it. This one, no. I think
Yeah.
it's like, washing your yogurt pot
Exactly.
and putting the recycle as your fault. Don't blame the second son, for fuck's sake. Okay, so take responsibility. Yes.
Yeah, you're right. Because I think that's like, if this gets out, people aren't going to be putting stuff in the green bin anymore. So
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right.
So-
You're right. So would it be obvious? So there's a theory, obviously, where people who counter this say, well, it would be obvious if there was a second sun, we would be able to see it. So the most common rebuttal is a second sun couldn't be hidden. But conspiracy theories counter this with uncomfortable questions. What if it's not bright, which is kind of the theory of the brown dwarf thing, that it's dim? What if it emits primarily infrared radiation? What if it only becomes visible during specific orbital alignments, but like you were saying? And what if it's masked by the sun's glare, appearing only as a lens flare, as a reflection, or a camera error? So because we're always looking at it through a lens, we're never really going to see it because in that theory, you'd be fucked unless you physically went there to look at it with your own eyes.
Nice. Yeah, so it's more like maybe the person, the object, and is looking at the other object is inept.
Yes.
And therefore we can't see the second sun.
Blame the tools, basically.
Yeah, it's like you have the wrong lens,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So maybe if we all became more enlightened, then we would see the second sun. So the fact that we can't see it doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Exactly that.
Here we go.
Exactly that.
Yeah, I'm really buying to this. It's very easy. I was like, why is it even like a theory?
You did preempt this at the start. You were like, I'll believe anything.
I was like, theory is science.
There was a big DVD movie in the early noughties called "What the Bleep Do We Know?" Marley Matlin was in it, and it's all about different concepts of time and it was a lot of fun. But one of the things was the indigenous people in America couldn't see the ships of Columbus because they had no concept of what Columbus would not.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, how true this is, I do not
Okay.
know.
100%. I think it's 100%.
So they because it just was out of their frame of reference.
Yeah,
And then once
yeah.
it was in their frame of reference, they understood it and then died. I often wonder, what don't you see? Like it's like the red car theory. Once you start looking for a red car, you'll see a red car everywhere. Yeah. So it's but until then, you didn't really notice it. I mean, I don't see cars anyway. My aunt has a new car, and I can't find it anywhere whenever I go visit her because it no longer has the Cat Protection League sticker in the window, and that's how I identified the car, not by the type of car it is.
So it's sort of a metaphor for the second sun.
It's sort of we don't see that we're not expecting to see the second sun, so we don't see.
Unless her
second
car
sun.
is infrared.
It might be.
Or maybe the car is the second sun.
that-
Okay, just say it's an option.
It's an option.
That's an
Yay!
Sorry.
That's good. That's nice.
But
That's nice.
I love that though. Yeah, it's true. Actually, it's a very recognized human error in medicine. Than when you look like an imaging, like
Yes.
X-rays and stuff,
Yeah.
especially. Well, a few years ago, before we were so sensitive with our imaging. But anyway, if you're not looking for something, then you might miss out on
Yeah.
things. And there are a lot of videos when we study this concept medicine. There's a lot of videos of you're told to focus on a certain thing, and then there is you've probably seen this. It's quite common. There's a freaking gorilla going around,
Yeah.
and people don't see the gorilla, and then when they are told that there will be a gorilla. They see the video again, and it's just so obvious, but they generally have not seen a freaking gorilla walking into a room or do some freaking dancing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not gorilla. It's
It's
a human being.
I've read that book, the Invisible
Yeah.
Gorilla. Like it's really astounding when you're not expecting to see something, you don't see it, even when it's something as conspicuous as a person in a
Yeah.
gorilla suit. It's. If that's why you've got to have an open mind to things.
So difficult.
You know.
Oh, well, we want to talk about red flags
Yeah.
in relationships.
Yeah.
No,
Sure.
the answer should be no. But, but yeah, that's the same concept, isn't it? Like you don't want to see something, you don't. Actually, it's different between you're not expecting to see, which were happening people in the Americas. You're not looking for, and you really don't want to see. So maybe all the factors here for the second sun, we're not trying to see, we don't know what we're looking for. Maybe we don't want to see.
Well, so I think in most cases it's most likely to be you don't know what you're looking for, or people wouldn't be looking for it unless they are into this theory. And then, but there's also the theory that because you're looking for it, like you said with the red car, you're seeing
Everywhere.
what you want to see.
That's true as well. Now I see red flags in single men. Just say, sorry, man. You're full of red flags. I see them now.
You know, we said you should stay in Brighton. Maybe you should leave Brighton now. Widen the pool. Okay, so we've gone through why we think NASA might be doing this, but so there's the real Planet 9 hypothesis. So Planet 9 is a proposed planet, not yet directly observed, suggested to explain unusual clustering in the orbit of the distant Kuiper Belt objects. Some astronomers think a large unseen object, roughly 5 to 10 times the mass of the Earth, could be shepherding these orbits through gravity. So it would be very far from the current sun. It would be cold and dark. It would reflect very little light. It would be a planet and not a star. So this hypothesis is openly discussed in astronomy and is not classified or secret. So this actually only started about 10 years ago, but they think that this might be also the second sun.
Yes.
So it's like basically a pointless sun.
Yeah, kind of a pointless sun. Which sort of made, I kind of think if this exists, I wouldn't really give a fuck.
You're doing nothing. You're not reflecting light.
Yeah.
You're not generating light.
Yeah.
You're there in the corner.
Kind of is that, isn't it?
Oh,
It's gravity.
Yeah.
I mean, gravity.
It does have a cool name though, Planet 9.
it's nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because since Pluto and Charon aren't.
Well, Pluto is now again, isn't it?
I can't keep up.
Yeah. Pluto was declassified as a planet and now it's been reclassified as a planet. I feel sorry for Pluto.
I feel sorry.
Why?
It's been through a lot.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's all right though. It's like,
Yeah.
challenges make you stronger.
Well, I
true.
I heard something really lovely about Charon, which is the moon of Pluto, and Pluto now.
Sorry, Karen.
Charon, the boatman of the River Styx.
Okay.
So it's Charon, but it's Charon.
Okay.
Charon. So Charon and Pluto, one of the reasons why Pluto is declassified as a planet is because it's particularly small, but also its moon is pretty much the same size as it, which is like, well, which is which, and the way that they orbit each other. Typically, a planet has a moon, and the moon goes around the planet. But with Pluto and Charon, they kind of do a dance with each other. So they're almost like twin planets, almost. And the idea is, it's called the KISS hypothesis. The idea is the Earth's moon was created when two planets bashed into each other, and the moon has bits of the Earth in it, and the Earth has bits of the moon in it, and that's how they came together. And I quite like that.
Wow.
But with Pluto and Charon, the idea is that they did hit into each other, but they were like a snowman figuration for a while. For like say 24 hours, and then they came apart, and then they were locked continually in each other's orbits. So they're romantic.
Wow.
Charon and Pluto are lovers.
I mean, look at David, for somebody who wanted to do solo trip to the moon. I go by myself, and I was like, oh, Pluto and Karen, they keep doing
they're so
this.
It is fair to say you don't want to mess with a Karen.
No, but this Charon is a robed skull, skeleton,
Right.
Basically, parasite.
and is considered meal. Like Charon is considered meal.
Right. Okay.
It's a toxic
Pluto
relationship.
It's very toxic.
Yeah.
Pluto's gay. So
Pluto's a gay planet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That's all less romantic. So Pluto wanna get away from Karen. Karen is a parasite, and they keep doing this.
Yeah,
then
no,
everybody from the Earth is like, "Oh, they're so cute together."
they're locked
It's like,
together,
"Get out
locked
of
together
here."
for eternity.
Wow, that's like punishment.
Okay. I think Karen will be asking to see the manager. Okay.
Jupiter. Yeah.
So the second, conspiracy-orientated interpretations claim Planet 9 is misnamed or intentionally downplayed, and that is actually a brown dwarf, like we said, a Veil star, a dark stellar companion, or a remnant of a former binary system with our sun. So calling it Planet 9 is seen as a semantic downgrade, a way to make something potentially unsettling sound harmless and familiar, which is probably why it's given that, because it's quite a friendly name, isn't it? Planet 9.
Planet 9.
Yeah.
It's not intimidating. You're thinking Planet 9, burning.
Yeah.
Planet 9, I can't hurt you. That's possible. So basically, they're like brother and sister,
Yeah.
but one is like the cool one.
Yeah.
In the corner, like, oh.
Well, it's the hot one, but yes.
The hot one.
Yeah.
The hot one, like, oh.
Yeah, so that was a
Well, one's the
very
hot one,
cute
one's
joke.
the cool one.
Yay! It's actually true, but yeah, the cool one's not the cool one.
Which one is the shining one?
Yeah, well,
It's good.
Shiny.
the shiny one is the popular one, and the cool one is the unpopular one, basically.
Yeah.
Which gives a whole new meaning to cool. You'd be fucked off if your brother was the sun, wouldn't you? Like the actual sun.
And then you like the loser.
Yeah, you're the loser.
Oh my God.
I feel like you're talking about my family.
Oh no.
So why some think it's a second sun? So mass ambiguity. They argue that true mass may be underestimated or incomplete due to distance and limited data. Infrared invisibility. If the object emits primarily infrared radiation, it would be difficult to detect with visible light telescopes. A wide, slow orbit, very distant companion could take tens of thousands of years to orbit the sun, appearing almost stationary from the Earth. And also many stars form in binary systems. So believers suggest that our sun once had or still has a companion.
Oh.
Which is sweet, isn't it?
It's very sweet.
Yeah.
Like companion that is there,
Like
but you
Pluto.
can't see,
Yeah.
infrared. It's nice.
No one's alone.
No one's alone. No. Even the sun has a... So is the moon the sun's arch nemesis, or is the moon...
No, the moon's ours. The moon's Earth's. The sun doesn't care.
The sun doesn't care.
Yeah, the sun doesn't
Sun
care.
doesn't care about the moon?
The sun doesn't care about the moon. It's we care about the sun and moon. We put them, but the moon is ours. The sun is everybody's.
Yeah. What a beautiful thing.
What a beautiful
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
So the moon is like the Karen too.
The moon's in a
That-
toxic relationship.
Well, our moon is huge, which we should technically.
We don't
speaking-
show it off often enough, do
We
we?
don't show it off enough. But our moon is ridiculously big.
Okay.
And for all the size that we are, so we've got a really big moon. Hey.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we established we love the moon.
We do love the moon.
I love the moon.
I
We love the
don't
moon.
want to know anything bad about the moon. I don't care if she's Karen or not. I like her. There's nothing is going to make me not like the moon. Moon is great.
Well,
The moon's a hologram. There we go.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
but yeah, second sun. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, just profile. I mean, I don't know. You don't care. I care.
You should care. I'm trying to get you to care. That's good. That's
I
right.
care. Genuinely care. I don't want you to flip the page. You want to stay there on that concept.
Okay, let me tell you why people reject the idea.
Okay.
So the estimated mass of Planet 9 is far too small to be a star or brown dwarf. A stellar object would produce detectable gravitational or infrared signatures. Extensive sky surveys have not found any nearby brown dwarf consistent with this role. So basically, if Planet 9, if it exists, would be a cold, distant planet, not any kind of sun. But then I would say that's only our interpretation.
Yes. So
right?
what is a sun?
Exactly. Because we've put those labels on it. It's not like we got there and there was a post saying this is a sun.
Yes.
So it's only what NASA's defining, isn't it?
Yes.
Labels.
It's labels. It's NASA doing the labels.
Like, yeah.
We've got to do something about the exactly. Yeah, we've got to do something about it. So the real question is, would we know the difference between absence of evidence and evidence of absence? Whether the theory is truth, misinterpretation, or myth in the making, it thrives because it taps into a deeper suspicion that the universe may be more complex and less disclosed than we are told, and that in space between official explanation and unanswered anomaly, the idea of a second sun continues to burn.
No.
Okay.
I don't think we would be able
expect you
to.
to say.
We're never able to. Never understand the difference.
I love that. Just complete rejection.
Look how shitty the society is. That's the reason. Pretty obvious.
Yeah, but in fairness, it's true. Like, this is not something that most people can easily research, is it? It's not like you can get a telescope, but most people don't have the technology to properly research this. So you kind of have to go on what experts say, on what international bodies like NASA say.
Yeah.
Exactly. We're kind of at the mercy of that. Whereas, let's say medical science, there's thousands
corrupted. So yeah, carry on.
Right?
Yeah, bodies of information. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So therefore, things could be corroborated and people could prove or disprove stuff, right? There's not one body that says this is how it should be.
No, there are many bodies that say that's how it should be.
Yeah.
But then you think, well, you say that.
Yeah.
But what if?
Yeah, what if?
Yeah. Okay. Mysterious.
But what if?
Yeah, I love it. So there is no credible evidence that NASA knows about or is hiding a second sun. The theory blends hypothesis, astronomy, and modern conspiracy culture into compelling but unsupported narrative. Science thrives on discovery, debate, and verification. Critics argue if a second sun existed anywhere in our solar system, it would be one of the most visible and revolutionary discoveries in human history, and that it would not belong to NASA alone, which is very true.
Damn right.
Yeah. They can't keep taking it.
Yeah.
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 Those
Doesn't
fuckers.
belong to NASA.
No, it does not.
Fuck NASA.
Why don't they go back to the moon?
That's the message of this episode of the podcast. Fuck NASA. The real story is not one of secrecy, but of how awe, fear, and imagination can outpace evidence when cosmic mysteries meet human anxiety. So, Stefania.
Yes.
Is NASA hiding evidence of a second sun?
Well, I believe we would not be able to recognize it with our limited human brain.
Mm-hmm.
But I believe in the second sun.
Yeah.
And I actually want to give a message to the second sun. Would that be appropriate?
Please do. Please do.
Okay,
Tell
where's the
second-
camera?
Please, they're
Okay.
right there.
God, that's quite emotional, wasn't it? Let me drink
Reach
some
out to the
water.
second sun. For the benefit of the
I wasn't
audio.
expecting that.
Stefania's
I just feel the pull. You know what you were talking about? Like you feel the energy even if you don't
Yes.
speak.
Yeah.
So maybe the second sun is with us at the moment.
I think it's with us always.
Yeah. Second sun, if you're watching, I just want to say, deep down, we believe in you. And ultimately, even if you don't exist, I can feel you. And now the question is, could it be possible that the second sun isn't me? Could I be the second sun?
Second sun within us all.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's the most powerful ending we've ever had to a podcast.
I actually feel
I
afraid.
mean,
I don't know,
important.
disturbed or moved.
No, and you're right to. Not enough people make profound speeches at the end of this podcast, quite honestly.
It's a bit weird. Bloody hell.
Now, Stefania, would you like to look back into that camera and tell people where they come and see your show?
Yes, please. Wow. So it depends which part of the world you are. And next week I'm going to go to Australia. I'm going to be at the Adelaide Fringe from the 24th of February to the 1st of March at 6:30 p.m. at Gluttony. And then I'll be back, hopefully, right?
Yeah, I hope so.
we saved
If you survive Tasmania.
Okay, I'll be back to UK. I got a show in Manchester on a 26th of April. And Brighton Fringe at a Comedian on 26th of May. And then I'm back in Edinburgh, Underbelly.
Yes,
Thank you so much.
And if you haven't seen Stefania's show, get along to see it, because then you will be Italian and the world will be a better place.
Yeah, tell them to see it better.
Thank you.
Would you both like a sun joke to end the podcast?
You betcha.
Oh, wow. Yes, please.
Okay. I once stayed up all night trying to figure out where the sun went. Then it dawned on me. You laughed. See?
I did.
See? I told you they did.
I did. I wasn't expecting. It wasn't immediate. Immediately, I thought that's a shitty joke. But then the impulse came out. No, it was great. I think it was great.
That's the end of the podcast. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Please give us a little 5-star rating wherever you get your podcasts. And if you'd like to help support us further, why not check out patreon.com/BelievePod for exclusive episodes, early access, and ad-free listening. Remember, we love you.